Hey guys, it's Michael. I have a quick update for you on the second stimulus package. The other day I made a video on a $1 trillion stimulus package that President Trump was currently discussing in the White House. And then earlier today and yesterday, Congress came out and spoke on it, and there was very different sides, very different perspectives on this stimulus package. The Democrats are saying something completely different than the Republicans. So in today's video, I'm going to go over exactly what is going on with this second stimulus package. I'm also briefly going to give you a recap of what this $1 trillion stimulus package has. But before we get started, if you're interested in daily news updates, stimulus checks, or how to make money in general, well then please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when new videos come out. Anyways, let's first go over briefly what was in this $1 trillion stimulus package if you didn't see my video the other day. So the Trump administration is currently preparing a nearly $1 trillion infrastructure stimulus proposal as part of its push to get the economy back up and running and see that V-shaped recovery. This plan is currently being written up today by the Department of Transportation, and it's planned to set aside money for roads, bridges, 5G wireless and rural broadband access. This is an infrastructure stimulus package. And this $1 trillion stimulus bill would be included with other forms of direct stimulus payments for individuals and for businesses. This would also be included with some sort of direct form of stimulus payments, whether that's enhanced unemployment benefits, which are continued, back to work bonuses, or other forms of direct payments. When GOP senators heard of this plan, they heard of it at the same time that the general public heard about this plan. And they warned that Trump's expected proposal for $1 trillion is too rich and would be a heavy lift in Congress. They said it really is way too much money. They would like it to be more around $300 billion. GOP senators said how it would be very difficult for this bill to pass, considering how drastically different the House Democrats and the Republicans in the Senate are talking about a second stimulus package. They have very different ideas of how much money should be included for infrastructure in this next package, and it is definitely not the $1 trillion like Donald Trump is currently talking about. House Democratic leaders right now have vowed to approve a surface transportation bill, an infrastructure bill that would be around $500 billion. They already proposed this a couple of weeks ago, and the money would be spent over 5 years. So if this bill is able to pass the House, then it'll put a lot more pressure on the Senate. And remember, this is part of this next stimulus package. This would be the infrastructure portion of the next package. So basically what they're talking about is how much money should go towards infrastructure, towards 5G networks, roads, bridges, rural broadband. This is going to be part of the next stimulus package. Mitch McConnell, who is the Senate Majority Leader, has repeatedly warned about the impact of the surging federal deficit. He's saying that the government is spending a lot of money. They're spending trillions of dollars, and to have another stimulus package with $1 trillion on infrastructure would be too much. He says it needs to be a lot smaller, a lot less for infrastructure in the second stimulus package. McConnell's more pressing priority, says GOP senators, is to move a 5-year reauthorization of the Highway Trust Fund, estimated to cost around $287 billion. That is what Mitch McConnell said they're comfortable spending with infrastructure in the second round of stimulus packages. And this $287 billion plan that the Republicans in the Senate are talking about is significantly less than the $1 trillion infrastructure stimulus plan that President Trump is talking about. It's also significantly less than what the House Democrats are talking about approving, which is $500 billion. And right now, the biggest roadblock for getting this transportation and infrastructure bill passed, whether that's in the Senate or in the House, the biggest roadblock right now is how they're going to spend the money, where they're going to get the money from to be able to pay for this bill. According to Senate Finance Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, who is in charge of coming up with a plan to pay for the infrastructure and transportation reauthorization bill, he said that members of the panel still need to come up with a way to pay for $93 billion of this $287 billion infrastructure plan that the Republican senators are talking about. So if you think about it, if they're already struggling to figure out how to pay for a $287 billion stimulus plan, there's absolutely no way that they would be able to pass a $1 trillion infrastructure bill if currently the Senate Finance Committee is struggling to pay for $287 billion. So what we can look forward to in the next stimulus package is that the infrastructure portion of this package will be closer to $300 billion like the Republicans in the Senate are talking about. The Senate Budget Committee Chairman, Mike Enzi, who is also a senior member of the Finance panel said that the priority right now should be addressing the virus pandemic and noted that a large portion of the $2.2 trillion CARES Act that was passed in March and the $484 billion interim bill, they've spent all of this money and not all of it has been used in the economy. Not all of it has been spent yet. And he goes on to say how he's much more inclined to stick to solving the virus problem rather than go and start making another infrastructure bill. He says right now they need to focus on solving what is going on with the virus, and that should be their main focus. He's not really ready to spend tens of billions, hundreds of billions more dollars on an infrastructure bill. He's more worried about solving the issues right now with the virus. In addition to the Senator John Cornyn, another member of the finance panel, these are all people in the Senate finance panel, said that the administration is going about it backwards. They're doing this the wrong way. He said they put a price tag out for $1 trillion before even saying what they need in the bill. He's saying before you come up with a price tag for the bill, they should be talking about what exactly needs to be included in this infrastructure bill, in the stimulus package, before they start putting a price tag on it. He says you need to go about it the other way, and right now President Trump and the White House administration is going about it backwards. They're giving a price tag for a bill before knowing what exactly is going to be in it. So what this means for a second stimulus package is this is good news because everyone's talking like there's definitely going to be a second stimulus package. Right now, they're starting to debate the infrastructure portion of the second stimulus package, which is good. That means they're making progress. They're starting to talk about what will be in this stimulus package. They have not yet specified what direct stimulus payments are going to be included in this bill. Right now, they're starting to talk about the infrastructure portion, and they're debating how much it should be right now. Anyways, that is just a quick update on what is going on in Congress today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, if you're interested in stock market, making money, or investing, be sure to join our Power of Finance investors group. The link is down below. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you sign up for the Webull investing app. 1 free stock when you sign up for Robinhood. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.